We're going to look at Bitcoin. We're going to look at XLM. Right now, I do have a Bitcoin position in. I'm trying to dollar cost average in lower. So that's kind of how I'm playing this market right now. Alrighty, we're gonna get started here. So right now Bitcoin is sitting at $46,400. It is continuing to fall. I do have a buy order in at, let me go check right now. I do have a buy order in at 42.7 to buy some more to dollar cost average in lower. I think Bitcoin's going to go back and see 43K. How's it going, Eric? I think Bitcoin's going to go back and test $43,000 because that was the previous all-time high of last month. I think it was the 8th of last month, which would have been January 8th, right? I think maybe it was, yeah, January 8th, because it's February now. So, yeah, January 8th was the previous all-time high, around $43,000. I think that's where we see a retest of 43K. I know there's some support down there, and I know there's strong support at $41,000. So that's kind of where I would expect Bitcoin to head now. I am in a Bitcoin long from about what, 48.5. But like I said, I'm going to dollar cost average in, so that should be fine. Not too worried about that yet. If I have to deposit more money into the account so I don't get liquidated, so be it. But anyways, that's kind of where I'm looking at for Bitcoin to go. We do have a sell signal right now on the 15-minute chart. Let's go look at the MACD, and let's see how that's playing out. MACD is bearish on the 1 hour. That's not good, at least. But if you want to see action to the downside, if you want to get buy the dip, then it is good. 4 hour is a sell on the MACD. 6 hour is a major sell on the MACD. Let's go see what the daily chart is on the MACD. Daily chart just printed a red signal, and that's finally turning bearish even on the MACD. That's definitely not a good thing. So all time frames, even the small time frames, like the 1 hour chart to the daily chart, look really bad on the MACD. So the only good thing about that is you can probably have a great buying opportunity on Bitcoin around around $40,000 to $43,000. I would not expect Bitcoin to dump below 40K. I just wouldn't. I think there's going to be strong psychological support there. And like I said, you have strong support at 41K, and you also have the previous all-time high, which will act as support around $43,000. So you got 3 major supports before you break 40K. Not to mention every time you go down $1,000, there's going to be a little bit of support there, just psychological. So, yeah, 38 to 40K Bitcoin is coming. I really hope we don't go below 43K, especially not below 40K. But if we do, then, yeah. A lot of people are going to get liquidated. That's all I'm going to say about that. Without further ado, that's kind of what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. That's where I'm bearish on Bitcoin right now. Because obviously we couldn't hold 50K, so now we're headed down. XLM, out of this position, I think a great buying opportunity would be around 35 cents. But obviously Bitcoin's going below 40K. This is probably going to come down to 22 cents very quickly on that. GRT, going through these coins really quickly. I'm just going to tell you where we have support to the downside. Support at $1.60. You also have support at $1.40 from back here. I actually should probably move that down. That'd be stronger support down there at 140. Anyways, that's kind of where I'm looking at for GRT to go. If Bitcoin goes to 40K, this thing's probably going to touch $1 again. If it touches $1 again, that would be an extraordinarily great buying opportunity for GRT. I will definitely go all in on GRT around $1 or less. I mean, could you imagine? It was almost at $3, and now to get the 66% off on such a bullish asset, I mean, that's insane. Guys, if you guys are new, check out our Pateron. It is in the TikTok description. Okay. So that's what I'm looking at for GRT. If you get to GRT at $1, that's a great buying opportunity. XLM at 25 cents would be a great buy as well. GRT probably will be $1. That's really unfortunate for whoever's holding it. I hold a lot of XLM. I hold a lot of GRT. But that's where I'm looking for those to go. How much do you invest initially to see a good return? It all depends on what you're investing in, right? I can't tell you. It all depends on when you get in and all that good stuff. If you got into GRT, at $1 and you sold at $3, that would be a great time to get in. If you got into GRT as an investment below $1, you're going to do pretty good. If you got into GRT at 20 cents or lower, you're going to do extremely well. So it depends on what asset is, what price it's at, and what the chances it keeps going up. Market makers just building longs while price is falling, in my opinion. That's exactly what I'm doing. As the Bitcoin price goes down, I'm trying to buy some more as we keep going down. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Let's go over to Ethereum. Guys, this is my last live. I'm going to go on spring break Saturday, and tomorrow I'm going to be busy, so I will not be live for the next, maybe I'll go live tomorrow, but probably not. Don't expect it. If I do, then it's a surprise. Otherwise, I fly out Saturday, and I will not be back until about a week later, so I will still try to post a video a day on TikTok, but I won't be going live. Okay, let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum right now sitting at 1467. this is definitely went below the 1500 support. That's not good. Now, I'm going to go into a little more analysis on Ethereum. Right now on the MACD 15-minute chart, it looks horrible, right? Let's go to the 1 hour chart. Hopefully you guys can see it there. 1 hour chart looks really bad. MACD is, that would be neutral right there where you see the little cursor at 26. But you're way down here at that price. So 4 hour looks really bad. 6 hour looks really bad. 12 hour, that's a 12 hour chart. Guys, oh my God, that looks bad. And let's go to the daily chart. That is what we see for the daily chart. Let me try to zoom out. The MACD has never been this bearish since February 18th, and I'd have to go back in the price action to see what Ethereum did February 18th, but that's the next major support. That's the last time you saw that, which was right here. Last time you saw Ethereum dump that hard was February 18th. I'm going to go back into the charts and see what the price did February 18th, if it will let me. Hold on, guys. This was January. It was right around here. Anyways, let's just look at the recent price action. So right now it's obviously a sell on the 4 hours, a sell on the 6 hour. We're looking at Ethereum as well if you guys are just joining us. 12 hour is a sell. I would expect, and I know someone in my other Telegram group that I'm in said $600 Ethereum is likely, and not likely, but is possible. That is the most bearish scenario we are looking at. If Ethereum goes below $1,000, I actually wouldn't say $600 is out of the question. Now, I don't think we're going to fall that far, but if Bitcoin goes below 40K to 38K or lower, which I don't think it's going to go much lower than 40K, but say if Bitcoin goes to 38K, you can probably at least expect below $1,000. You can expect an $800 to $1,000 Ethereum. And if you get Ethereum at $1,000 or cheaper, you're going to have the buying opportunity of maybe one of the best buying opportunities of this bull run on Ethereum if we see $1,000 Ethereum. I hate to be that bearish, but you get rich in bull runs, first of all, before the bull run if you buy in the bear market, and you also get rich in the bull market if you buy on these major dips of 50% on assets that are so bullish, and on assets that are a safe investment like Ethereum and Bitcoin compared to some altcoins. So that's when a lot of people get really rich, is when you buy on these major dips, like 50% dips, 60% dips, or when you buy in the bear market and then wait for the bull market to come. So Bitcoin or Ethereum could go to $1,000 because the MACD looks really bearish. We just looked at that. It hasn't been that bearish since February 18th. Actually, that would have been longer than that. It might have been February 18th of last year because we had I think it was. That's probably why I didn't see that's what happened. Anyways, Ethereum is looking really bad on the MACD. It's looking even worse than Bitcoin is. So while Bitcoin could go to 40K or 43K, I think the first stop's 43K, then 41K, and then 40K. But I mean, Ethereum, you're below $1,500. Your next major support's $1,200. Actually, it would be $1,300, which was the previous all-time high in the last bull run. If you break that, you're down to $1,200, and then $1,000 is probably next. So those are the targets to the downside. To the upside, we shouldn't even talk about because the MACD is not bullish at all. If you want to enter a short on Ethereum, that might actually be a safe trade at this point with low leverage. I wouldn't enter a short on Bitcoin, even though that looks really bad. I don't like to short Bitcoin in a bull market, but with how bad the MACD looks on Ethereum, I would say that might be a good short on Ethereum. Hopefully, I can sell all or not. Nah, it's up to you. If you're in the red, then I wouldn't. Hold on for dear life. If you're in the green, you can definitely get in at a better price. Now, if you're willing to sell, if you're only down 5 or 10% on some assets like XLM and stuff like that, stuff that could drop another 20%, possibly or more, then maybe you do want to get out. It depends on how much you're in the red or how much you're in the green. If you're in the green, I would recommend getting out and trying to get in at a lower price. If it's an investment, obviously you wouldn't want to sell, but so I never want to advise you on what to do, but it all depends. If you're in the green, I would take some profit or get out at break even and try to get in lower. But if you're in the red, and you're down 50%, I would just hold on. And if you're only down 5%, I would consider getting out as well. I know XLM, I got in at 50 cents. I got out at 40 cents because I saw XLM would go lower and it was a 10% hit, but I was willing to take that 10% hit. Actually, maybe it's more than that. It might have been 20% hit. Damn. But and right now XLM's at 38 cents. But actually, I'd rather buy GRT at $1 than I would buy XLM at 30 cents personally. I got about 5 more minutes, guys, and then I'm gonna have to run. I gotta go work. I would drop it, pick it up around 12 to 1300. that would still be a great buy. Or like I said earlier, what I'm doing with Bitcoin, you could dollar cost average in, buy some at 1,200, but buy orders at 1,300, put some at 1,200, and then put another. I mean, because if you break 1,200, you're going to $1,000 on Ethereum, because there's no support in between 1,200 and 1,000. So put some buy orders at 1,300, put some at 1,200, and put some at 1,000, and maybe even put some at 800 and 600. I don't think you're going that low. I don't think you're going to $600, but if you do, that would be a buying opportunity of this bull run. The best one of the best ones. Wise man holds, exactly. And like for my investment bags, I'm definitely holding. I'm not touching that. If I'm trading it, then that's a little bit different. GRT, hell yeah. Do you think alt season ends soon? Right now, I don't think we're in altcoin season. And I think by the end of this bull run, near September and October, I think that's when altcoins are going to have their maybe their last month of glory, and then I think they're going to go parabolic. Maybe some altcoins will 10x in the last few months of the bull run. I don't think we've seen a precursor to altcoin season. We've had a few weeks of fun, but it wasn't like where all the altcoins were going crazy. Some were up 40%, but that was a mini altcoin season. I don't think the big altcoin seasons have even happened yet, and I think right now we're definitely not in an altcoin season with how bearish everything is. Appreciate the share, guys. It will get close to $1. I think you got strong support at $1. Definitely. Any worry here? Well, like I just said, if you are just joining us, we will go look at GRT. GRT at 165. You got support at 140. I just told you that. We had support from the date of February 21st. There's support there at 140. If you break 140, you're going down probably to $1 is my guess. Let me go to the daily chart just to kind of zoom out. Hold on. So, I would say there's probably no support at 113. That might have been on a small time frame chart where I saw that. If you break 136, you're not going to have any support until $1. This is the 6-hour chart. So, like I said, that's where you had support from 136. But if you break that, you could actually go to $1 or 87 cents, where this whole thing took off a few weeks ago on GRT. So that's kind of what I'm looking at for GRT. I do think we will see $1 again if Bitcoin sees 43K. If Bitcoin goes down another $3,500, GRT is probably easily going to fall down to $1. So exactly, it depends on your purchase price. So. If you guys are just joining us, I will not be live. I don't know. I may or may not be able to go live tomorrow. Don't bet on it. Otherwise, if I don't go live tomorrow, I won't be live for a week or so because I'm going to be going on vacation. So just know that I still try to post 1 or 2 TikTok videos a day, updating you on the crypto marketplace and what's happening in crypto, but I won't be able to go live. So you're welcome, Rank. I got about 2 more minutes. I can go live if you guys want to look at any other coins before I wrap it up. I was going to go live at 7, like that's my usual time, but I guess other things happened, so I had to go live a little bit early. What time do you go live usually? Yeah, usually I changed it from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. just recently. It worked better with my schedule. Unfortunately, today it's going to work if I went live at 6, but because I got called into work, so... usually I'm live at 7 p.m. and if I go live tomorrow, it'll be around 6 or 7. But once I get back from vacation, I'll get back going live at 7 p.m. normally. And also by the end of March, my goal is to start going live on YouTube because I think that would just, I just think there's more people on YouTube. So I'll try to still go live on TikTok, but I'm going to start going live on YouTube a little bit more than TikTok probably because I think there's a bigger potential for me to grow my channel on YouTube than TikTok. Personally, I guess maybe not, but I just want to expand to YouTube a little bit more. XLM, GRT, we just looked at those. Market makers manipulating, they want to trap all shorts for liquidity to push price up. Could be the case. I mean, if that's the case, buy the dip is what I'm saying, so. Cardano, look at Polkadot. Okay, we'll do Engine, we'll do Polkadot. It's gonna have to be quick, but we'll do them very quickly, and then that's the last ones we're doing. If you guys want to look at if you guys want me to look at coins while I'm on vacation, you can just in the comment section of the video, just tell me what coins you want me to look at, and I can do it that way if I don't go live. All right, so right now Polkadot is at $35. If you were in my Patreon, I called this out around $15 or $20. I said this was going to $35. I think that was last month. I know there's 2 people on my Patreon right now. But yeah, I called this out. Right now we're sitting at $35. On the 6 hour, it is a sell. Let's go to the MACD very fast. MACD is bearish on the 6 hour chart. MACD is bullish. It's coming down, but it doesn't look horrible on the daily, but I think that's about to turn bearish on the daily as well. 1 hour chart is also bearish. 15-minute chart, let's go to the 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart is bearish. Not looking good for Polkadot. If you don't hold $35, which I don't think you will because you have a sell, you're going to come back down to probably $18 to $20 on Polkadot. Let's go to Cardano. I guess we'll have to use Kraken for Cardano. Cardano starting at 105, $1.05. You have strong support at $1 on Cardano. We are looking at the 6 hour chart. 6 hour chart is a sell. Be aware of that, guys. Daily or 6 hour chart is a sell. MACD is a sell. 4 hour is actually somehow bullish, but that's about to go back to neutral and probably turn bearish here shortly. 1 hour chart is actually neutral, and the daily chart is it's probably going to go neutral, but it is still bullish. Cardano actually still looks. Cardano has performed so well this bull market. It's not even funny how well it's done. But you have support at around 95 cents to $1. If you break that, you could come down and probably test. I think my computer just froze, but you could probably come down and test. Yeah, my computer just froze, so that's great. You could come down and probably test around 70 cents. Well, with that being said, I now have to restart my computer. I'm going to have to go anyway. Thank you guys for joining, and I may or may not go live tomorrow. And if I don't, I guess I'll see you guys in about a week. Otherwise, I'll still, if you guys want to look at coins, I will just let me know in the comments, and I'll do what I can, and I'll respond to your comments with videos. And yeah, but thank you guys for joining. How far do I think Ethereum could drop? Some people are saying $600. I personally think Ethereum is going to drop to around 1,000 if Bitcoin goes to 40K. You're welcome. YouTube would be great. I think so too. So thank you guys for joining. I don't know what just happened with my computer. This has never happened before. But thank you guys for joining. I'm going to head out now. And I'll make a few TikTok updates later tonight or maybe tomorrow. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for joining.